Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones, and we're doing programming from a different show, different style today. This is in the Virgin Island. This is a new one for me today, but I tell you what, family, the devil was trying to put his hands on it, and the station says, not here, devil. You're not going to do it here. We're going to put this program together. And let's check my lines now to see if I have my guests on the line real quickly. This is the Talk Beat Jones, and we're going to check the lines now and see if we have the lines working. So everything is different today. Let's see what we got, Tim. Hello?
Hello?
That's Mr. Leo Brazil?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Leo Brazil. And let's check my other line, see what we have here. Hello?
Hello?
Miss Lee, hello?
Good morning.
Uh-oh. You there?
Good morning.
Family,
Hello, good morning.
I'm going to give you a few minutes because this is my very, very, very special, the superstar at 7 o'clock. I'm going to give her a chance to get her coffee, her cream, and a water.
Hello?
And we're going to come
I'm
back.
here.
You're there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
I tell you what, Linnell, this is Linnell, the superstar. She's on the phone, and this is going to be Linnell's coming out. She has great plans. She's been doing some great things, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk Linnell. But Linnell, are you able to listen to the show while we're doing other things?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, let me go back and I'll come back to you. I'll tell you what, hold on, Linnell, just hold on, and you can leave it live. Okay. This is the show today that I've been waiting for years. We have family around the world. We have the superstar herself, Linnell, the bad girl of comedy, is the original bad girl. The original bad girl of comedy is here live with us this morning, this evening, whatever time you are listening, watching from around the world. And we are excited. We also have Mr. Councilman, Mr. Leo Brazil. And,
My boyfriend.
Hold on, leave her there. Okay, your boyfriend. Tell me about your things about Leo Brazil before we bring him on back. Tell me, Mr. Linnell Campbell, because Linnell, remember the Morning Beat show?
Yeah, it definitely is the morning beat.
Okay,
really.
so Linnell, we're going to get into it, and you're going to do the program the way that I was your second fiddle, and we're going to have you hosting and doing it and directing us this morning on the Talk Beat Jones, because the folks are listening. They've been wanting to know what's happening with Linnell. How is your knee? How is your family? How is your career? How did you get started? Where are you going? All the great things that you've been posting, and people saying, but Linnell, we want to know more. Talk to us, Linnell.
I don't even know if your listeners really know who I am, but we just going to pretend anyway.
Okay.
Well, first of all, you were never second fiddle to me, Billy Jones. You were an entity, an enigma all your own. You brought, in a time when, right now, when health is so important, back in the day, between Dr. Jeffrey Watson
Health is your
and,
wealth.
and yourself, you were
Jones
promoting health
Yes.
to the people of Oakland, California, before any viruses, before any pandemics, before anything like that. Well, walking around Lake Merritt, exercising on your show, promoting your healthy eating food line that some of your listeners probably don't even know. And if y'all could have seen Billy back in the day in them biker shorts, ooh la la. You talk about groupies.
Come on, Linnell. Linnell, it's a different world now.
It's a different world now for us because we done got older, but I still count those days in Oakland, California at the Soul Beat Television Network some of the best days of my life.
Yes.
At the beginning of my career. Rest in peace to Chuck Johnson, who is an innovator and created the Soul Beat Television Network before there was a BET, all black-owned, black-operated, and we were one heck of a Soul Beat family back in the days of Oakland, California, and no one will forget, those days if they were there.
I have to do a quick shout out to Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler, the owner of the WHPR TV 33, because Linnell, you may remember there was a show that we used to play, and these dancers would be out there and they'd be doing all these moves and they'd be jitting and carrying on, and we say, what? That was the programming from Detroit, from Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler doing the new dance, the new dance show, and Mr. Chuck Johnson used to come out to Detroit, he would come actually and see some of the things that Mr. R.J. Watkins and Henry Tyler was doing at TV 33 and incorporated that into Soul Beat, because the talk shows actually was originated out of WHPR TV 33 with Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler, and that's what brought Mr. Chuck Johnson back to Oakland, all excited about trying to put together talk shows, and that's how he started trying to do the morning beat show with everyone, until finally I came along, and then Madge, and then the great one, the superstar, and her baby.
Yeah.
The superstar would come in. Nothing stopped her because she had her baby. She'd come in because she had to take the baby to the babysitter. Then when she couldn't, she'd bring the baby with her.
When there was a babysitter.
That's right.
There was one.
Talk about that time, Linnell.
Well, my daughter is 22 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
She was raised up, I guess you could say, in the entertainment business and on television in Oakland, and she's gone on to become a great dancer, performer. She's performed for the last 2 years on the BET, on the Soul Train Awards, and she danced with Lizzo on the Grammys, and she's also in her first major motion picture with her mom, which is coming to America, The Quest, and that will be out March 5th on Amazon Prime.
But wait, who is that with?
Well, the great Eddie Murphy.
Oh, so you, a black woman, have your young black daughter in a movie because you brought her up from a baby to be talented like her mama, and she is in the movie with you and Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, and I can't really take all the credit because my daughter's grandmother was one of those good old grandmothers that you were in church every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter got exposed to church at Ephesians Church of God in Christ on Alcatraz in Berkeley, California. and that's
Hold on,
really
Leo.
where she started dancing. She started her whole career as a praise dancer.
Well, we're going to come
So,
back. We're going to come back to children and being an artist and working hard and all that, and how that affect you, how it affect her, and affect family members that are doing great things, but family members have to wait on the side while you do your thing, while you get out there and grind. Let me speak to Mr. Leo Brazil for just a moment. Leo,
my
Leo,
baby.
your baby, okay. Leo,
Yes, sir.
are you there? You got him on dual? Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait. I hope that Timmy Tim could say something then too, because we got Timmy Tim from.
I can say something too.
Oh, he can say something too. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh,
can
now
go
this
there.
is now this.
I didn't know you wanted to go there.
Oh, from Detroit. Let me do this now, because this may be the only time it's ever happened that people from Oakland, California,
Yep.
can be in Detroit, Michigan, on the leading black media station, WHPR TV 33 WHPS, broadcasting out of the Watkins Broadcasting Network. And we are talking live to the folks in Oakland, California. Linnell is in Texas right now, I do believe.
No, I'm back in Los Angeles.
You're back in Los Angeles, okay. And we are all originated from Oakland, from
right.
the Soul Beat television station. And we are doing something now across the world, family. I want you to understand this, family members from Soul Beat and everybody else who love Linnell, etc., and respect Mr. Councilman Leo Brazil, that we are live. This is the thing that we wanted to do. This was my dream, to have Soul Beat broadcast from WHPR. And actually, before Chuck died, Mr. R.J. Watkins and Chuck actually did that, and which we had a conversation from Chuck to Detroit. But this is now something different. Mr. Leo Brazil,
Yes, sir.
talk to me, brother. You got you got somebody who has a deep affinity for you, Mr. Linnell, the superstar. Talk to us, Leo Brazil, the councilman from Oakland, California. They say once you're a councilman, you're always a councilman. Go ahead, Miss. And an original Black Panther family. How about that? And a lawyer, and an activist, and my friend. Go ahead, sir.
Well, let me begin by singing all praises to Chuck Johnson and the memory of Chuck Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Chuck Johnson was an innovator and a visionary, and he had a vision that you and Lunell and maybe me and my way are helping to keep the beat going on.
Yes, yes.
Beat goes on. So
Yes.
the Soul Beat family is still very much appreciated here in Oakland, California. I don't know how many people stop me and say, "Oh, you Councilman Brazil," or whatever.
Yes.
They will remember me because I had a television show on Soul Beat, and they love Soul Beat. They claim they miss it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
I love listening to my wife got me on it because she would get on there with Billy Jones and your Jones aside thing. She loved that.
Yes.
And so when I started listening to it, I picked up on all the great people there, Mr. Yarborough and all the other people. But I fell in love with that station when Madge Gates gave way to Lunell, when she came on there with her comedic behind.
Yes.
I just fell in love with Lunell because she was a teaser. I met her at a political rally or somebody's house, and that woman followed me around the whole time that I was at the house flirting with me. And I could not figure out what this woman's problem was. 'Cause I never had a woman just pursue me like that. And then somebody told me that Lunell was a comedian. I said, "Oh, okay, I got it now." She was just kidding with me.
Yes. Yes.
No,
yes.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Leo, Mr. Councilman Leo Brazil, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Linnell told me she had a deep crush on you, bro. But anyway, moving right along, Tim, what you got to say, Tim? Timmy Tim.
I'm just elated, man. I'm just elated. Man, I done grew up. Now, see, to finish the history, what Billy just told us, I came like right after the Navy, and then I started looking for Chuck. First, I found Rock first. Then I found Linnell. And then I found, yeah, in that order, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, hey, Big Sis, how you doing?
Hey, baby, how are you, Timmy?
All right. You know, Linnell was just on my show, Billy, and we gave a shout out to you then too. So yeah,
Well,
it was good.
Well, I want to say that Tim is doing big things here. Actually, let me do a quickie. I'm here, Linnell and Leo. Is that when I was able to come to Detroit, I called Tim, and Tim actually came and picked me up. I had no transportation and didn't know anything about Detroit.
Man.
You know, I didn't even know my way halfway around Oakland.
Man.
And he was the person. He came by. He'd constantly come by and pick me up, bring me to the studio, and let me know this is what you were talking with. This is what it's about. And I met Hodo, etc. So, family around the world, what we're doing, we're just kind of giving you some insights into the background of black media, black folks who in 2020 that are still doing things and still representing the black folks that are your history. The fact that when we talk about supporting this station, WHPR TV 33, Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler, we can talk about it because we've been there, done that, and we also saw how white folks and the major media attempt to take away what is ours and what was built. And they did that. And we want you to understand the love that people who participated in the black media programming of Soul Beat Television, we loved that station, and we're trying to tell the world and trying to tell the people in Detroit, all this other yippee, that's great and fine, but you're supposed to be trying to send money to this station to support this station. When we got into trouble, Mr. Leo Brazil and Miss Linnell, did the people come out and give the station the love, the money to pay the bill of the IRS? Can somebody tell me, do I be lying when I talk about $40,000 that the community
No,
gave?
you're not lying.
That's about correct.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Huh?
No, that was true.
That's about correct. The bunker.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
so that's why I tell people there's a different understanding of myself here and my love for this station and my misunderstanding about the people who talk the talk and don't walk the walk, because if you're walking the walk, that means you bring in the money that gives you the voice. This station gives you the voice. And regardless of how you have your ideologies and your principles and your thoughts, this is what allows you to get those thoughts, principles, ideologies out in the world. This station, I had people supporting me, giving me support, sending in finances for me to be on the air, as long as I was willing to talk that talk and jibby jabby and et cetera. When I started going into more of a relevant tip situation, it's like, oh, okay, well, he's doing something different. So now it's different. It's different. But I'm doing what I feel is great for us as a people. I've got the superstar. I remember when you came to Soul Beat, you were filming with the guy who did The Rock, the movie.
Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. Michael Bay was the director. It's my second film ever, and that's how I got my SAG card.
Could you
Filmed
give
in
us
San Francisco.
Could you give us a quickie of some of the movies and some of the TV shows that you have appeared in, please?
Oh God, Billy. Jesus. Okay. Well, Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2 as an animated feature by Adam Sandler. I did the voice of the shrunken head. Like I said, The Rock, Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. So I made an Axe Murderer was my first film, also filmed in San Francisco. That was Mike Myers' first film before he ever did any of the Austin Powers stuff. Think Like a Man 1 and 2. Husbands of Hollywood. I did.
Wow.
Recently, what I got coming up is if anybody was a fan of the show Power.
Yeah.
Power has a sequel called Power Book 2 Ghost. I think my episode comes
He's
on.
fading out for me, Bill.
Okay. No, you said she's fading out.
Okay.
Can you?
Oh, am I?
Hey, Linnell,
Yeah.
we're in a different studio, and the system works a little bit different. So you got to speak a little bit louder. That's what's happening.
Okay. And
Thank you.
then
Bill.
also Jamie Foxx has a new show on Netflix that'll be starting at the beginning of the year called Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. episode of that coming out. Of course, Coming to America comes out in March, March 5th on Amazon Prime. Just a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I don't want to sit here and rattle my resume out, but I'll tell you this.
Tell me.
Would none of this be happening if I didn't already have the television experience and the discipline that I got from Oakland, California, and the Soul Beat Television Network? Because I used to do comedy from like 9 till 11 at Jeffrey's Inner Circle, downtown Oakland. Leave there, go to the studio, do a show called Love Talk from midnight to 4 a.m., sleep at the studio, took over for Madge when she left, and then come back on at 7 till 11 a.m., and then go home.
That's right.
That was what my grind was about. That's why I learned discipline. So all my credit goes to Oakland and Soul Beat, all of it.
That's right. That's right. And the thing about it is that the people loved, and love you. And that's why we're saying that this is the superstar. And you have appeared on late night shows, and also you are was a resident comedian.
Residency in Las Vegas that got interrupted by this.
The COVID.
I have not. I was at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club every Sunday night at 10 o'clock and was selling out, which can be difficult to do on a Sunday night at 10 o'clock. But, you know, Las Vegas doesn't sleep.
That's right. That's right.
And March 9th was the last day that I did stand-up comedy, and I haven't been off doing stand-up comedy for 9 months since I started doing comedy 25 years ago. So this has been quite an adjustment. And if I might address Mr. Bazile this morning, my love was real, sir, back in the day, and it remains real. I'm a loyal and dedicated fan of Leo Bazile because in that time, when I was a young, influential young woman, to see a black man so tall, so dignified, so well-kept, so powerful,
strong built
through the neighborhoods like a shark, I just was like, who is this man? And then I found out where you lived in that big old house in the corner. You're lucky I never came to the door because I was very, very enamored with you, and you still remain one of the great influences in my life. So you take that.
Leo?
I'm humbled because Luenell is just like I said. I watched her career go up. We all came up together. Whatever I was doing, she was out here doing in the city of Oakland. I mean, you have a Luenell show in Oakland, California, in any venue you can find, it is going to sell out.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But we feel like she got bigger than us now. You know, we're just a little small town in the Bay Area, but Luenell is international. All of her movies and everything. When she was in that thing with that guy Barack, what's his name?
Borat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that one bust me up. I mean, every time I look at it.
Well,
but see, the thing about Luenell was mischievous. So, you know, you have the mischievous children in class when you're growing up, and they're always cracking funnies and everything.
Yeah.
Well, that was Luenell.
Yeah.
But you would take those people to just be somebody who was just always being funny. But the thing that enamored me with Luenell is Luenell is a very, very, very intelligent woman and can speak on almost any subject. And I watched her in the morning handle those calls no matter what the subject was, current events, history, anthropology, anything people brought up. Luenell had an intelligent response to it and a very, very patient way of dealing with people. She was not on that program cracking jokes and trying to be funny. She was straight up intellect, and I just saw two sides of her that I love to this day. And I'm so glad that God blessed her with the success she had, and she ain't doing nothing but starting. Because how, as a comedian, who can you say I appeared in a movie with Eddie Murphy?
That's
Lord.
right.
And Sean Connery when he was on top of his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, 2 movies, Leo, because I also am in Dolomite Is My Name, which is on Netflix right now.
Talk about it. I just want to.
Rudy Ray Moore.
It's like when Billy Jones came to Detroit, I knew no one except for my partner sitting with me now that's taking is the director, producer, Timmy Tim.
Man.
And it was different. So still, and I'm a person stay to myself. I don't go out and party. I don't get with folks. I don't hang out with guys, etc. So people really didn't understand how I could be kind of different on the microphone and how I didn't take no stuff and how I project that I am part of the cake and cookie regime. And so this is the process, family, to let you understand that we ain't no joke. Coming from Soul Beat Television, being out here under the tutelage of Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler, you don't go back. You continue to move forward. So all that knowledge that Mr. Chuck Johnson placed into my soul, my spirit, my energy, my love for my community, my love for my people, to have an expression, to have a media outlet, never ever has died. It has been inflamed through Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler. I was here for almost 8-9 years in which every show that I did was paid for by other folk, including Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler, Mr. J.D. Hill, Minister Malik Shabazz. Until I said, I got to do it myself. I got to come out of my pocket. I got to come out of my pocket so I could start going in my direction, though nobody ever told me and ever asked me to do anything different than what I was doing. But I wanted to contribute to the success of this station, not only on the air, being that person that drew people and family. Folks from Detroit loved me, supported me, and they still do. And I love them. And I really do. And I really appreciate the support of the city of Detroit and the members and the love of the station. We got to go further. We got to go greater. And I can tell you now, we're going to invite you back again, Linnell, superstar, and of course my partner, the Councilman Leo Brazil, in which we're going to probably try to do this on a FaceTime so people can see you as we're going through this. I'm excited.
We ain't doing no FaceTime at no 6 o'clock in the morning. I tell you that. You better. I want to put my eyelashes on.
Well, Linnell, tell me this. What can the family, because of course now we're going to share, we got family members, we're asking the family members to share this program, because that's really what we do here, is we do the program and then it's shared all around the world, Linnell. And of course we've got family, we've got, if I start naming the family who comment on the videos, etc., and the programs, I would be slapped because there's so many that I would not be able to name, and I don't want to start. But
yeah, right.
What are some of the things that family could look forward to you coming up with now that your knee, and tell us what happened to your knee?
Oh, Leo did this at family. I had knee replacement surgery on my left knee in October, and I'm going back in February to have knee replacement surgery in my right knee. I guess all that squatting I was doing in the 80s caught up to me.
Linnell, what? Come on now.
Too much of a good thing is too much,
This is the bad girl of comedy. She keeping it clean, y'all.
The original.
The original.
I had the surgery. It was major. I've never had any surgery other than a C-section to have my daughter, and that was 25 years ago. So I urge anybody out there, if you need the surgery and if you have the insurance, get it. It's the beginning of changing your life, because nobody should live in the pain that I was living in. And my family has hereditary osteoarthritis. Not my fault. It's hereditary. We're all from the country originally. We're all bow-legged, and the cartilage just wore down. So I had the surgery. I'm looking forward, if you can believe it or not, to this next one. And I'm going to try to kick 2021 in the behind.
Okay, Linnell, we're gonna hold on a moment and see if we can get your phone call a little bit, give your phone a chance to cool off from it. I think you got it hot when you're talking about them knees. But
Well, I think we was getting ready to go.
huh?
I thought we was getting ready to go
Go where?
off the line.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. We may.
Got
Do
a
we need
half
to take?
hour, don't we?
Yeah. Do we need to take a commercial break or something like that, Tim? Yeah. Would Tim say, well, yeah, I do want to take a commercial break because I want to hear about that lemon burn if we got that, because again, the lemon burn, the folks buying that lemon burn in Detroit, etc., is helping to pay some bills through the station and to help Malik Shabazz program and help my program. The African Easy Silk Hair and Skin Line program, beauty products. I'm a salesperson for that company. They are a sponsor of the program. We're going to take some time to see if we can re-up with folks and get some money coming back in so we can come back in 2021 and do some more things.
Well, I'm going to get up and start moving around then because I got my own show today on YouTube. It's called Hey Lunell. Leo, check out my show. It's called Hey Lunell, HeyLunell on YouTube.
Wait.
Quite enjoyable. So I'm going to move around and you take your commercial break and whatever like that.
Wait, before we go to commercial break, Linnell. Did she go?
Yeah.
Oh, Linnell, tell us again about your show that you're doing, real quick.
It's a show on YouTube. I had to when my comedy career was put on hold, I had to create some content to keep engagement with my fans and stuff like that. And because of the training that I got at Sobe, I'm able to sit and talk into a camera and not feel any way about it. So I have a show. It comes on from 3 to 4 live Pacific Standard Time, from 5 to 6 Central Standard Time, and from 6 to 7 on the East Coast. And it's called Hey Lunell, HeyLunell. I urge everybody to click onto that. You can look at some past shows. You can subscribe. You can watch today or do whatever. All that training came from the Sobe Television Network. Leo, I still love you, baby. Don't you never forget that.
Well, you know I'm a single man now, so.
Hot damn, I'm catching a plane in Oakland. damn, Michelle. I'll be there, baby.
Huh?
You ain't got to worry about nothing, baby. I'm on my way.
See what?
But Billy, she was always famous, right?
Yeah.
But now she's rich, so I say, oh yeah, we can work.
Oh, I see you ain't changed, Leo.
Hey, Leo, I started shaking when she said something about she thought about coming up and knocking on your door back in the day.
Yeah, I was the original stalker.
Linnell.
No, she was very respectful of my late wife. She was, she and Linda got along real well, and Luda, just like I said, she joked a lot, but she's a sincere heart. I love her.
You know what? And I'm glad you're saying it because folks would not understand when you see Linnell perform to understand the depth of her love and the depth of what a wonderful, kind, gentle, and when Linnell is your friend, folks. Linnell is your friend for life. That's the wonderful deepness. I don't care how great she's become or what she is doing. Linnell has always been there. Used to rub my bald head, tap me.
Watch it, Billy. Watch it.
I mean, that's as far as we just straight friends. And she had this puppy, this dog, not a puppy. She had a dog. Cinnamon. But what was Cinnamon? A Pomeranian?
Cinnamon, I don't know. I got Cinnamon as a birthday present from the East Oakland SPCA.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that dog, and that dog would be at the station with me and everything. But then when I got pregnant, my mother passed 1 month, and I got pregnant the next month. I didn't know how to have a dog and a baby. So I gave my dog, my beloved dog, to Billy Jones, somebody who Billy loved my dog. And Billy took my dog, and then some kind of way, Cinnamon got out in them streets and got mixed up with a bad crowd, and got another dog that probably had puppies all over town, wasn't paying no child support, and Cinnamon ended up going down the wrong path, and that was the end of Cinnamon. And I really appreciate. I would have never gave my dog to anybody else but Billy Jones.
But wait,
And,
but Linnell.
yeah, our connection, Billy, is lifelong. Like you say, when I'm a friend for life.
That's right.
And it used to be when I was an enemy for life too.
That's right.
But the Lord has touched my heart.
Reached out and touched
I'm
you.
no longer holding malice towards thine enemies. You keep them close, you know.
And to close out
the
the doggy show is that I was doing the engineering and of course backing up Linnell when one day she brought in the dog, Cinnamon. And Linnell was on the air and I'm in the booth and I looked up and there's this little dog kept jumping up on me and looking at me, just looking at me.
Yeah.
I said, Linnell, this dog going home with me. You know, but I'm just so, let us take a commercial break so we can pay these bills, and we're going to come back and we're going to let Leo talk a little bit more, and we're going to talk, and in the end, I do want to hear y'all conversation about this COVID, but also Linnell, and maybe Leo, I'm not sure if he has a situation, can we get an understanding of when you are grinding, working hard, and you have to be away from your family, how does that affect your children or your family in terms of their attitude and their understanding you being away from home? Can we take the commercial break and come back?
All right.
All right, everybody, hold on, we'll be back. Thank you, family.
Hold on, Leo.
This is
Hold
Talk
on,
Beat
baby.
Jones. I am Billy Jones. We're coming out of Detroit, Michigan. We're talking to Leo Brazil, who's in Oakland, California. We're talking to the superstar, Linnell. She's in Los Angeles. And, of course, we have Timmy Tim on the boards, keeping everything running great. All right, Lee. All right.
African Ease. We have an array of products to assist you in all your beauty or body needs. Do you want curly, soft, beautiful hair? Well, try our relaxer line, designed to leave your hair soft, silky, and full of body. Or would you like beautiful, straight, shiny, long-lasting hair? Well, try our Cherry or Extreme Hold Spritz with our Cream Shine. It's guaranteed to give you that look you want. How about dry, achy feet or legs that you can't seem to keep moisturized? Well, try our African Shea Butter Foot Lotion. We have many products to help you with all phases of your beauty and body needs. For a full list of all our products, please visit our website at www.aeasysilk.com or call us at 313-277-2319.
Now you can catch all of your favorite talk and music on WHBR 88.1 FM, TV 33, and WVIE Virgin Islands FM 107.3 on Google Home and Amazon Alexa. Alexa, open FM Detroit. Alexa, open TV Detroit. Alexa, open FM Virgin Islands. Take command. Get the talk and music you crave on all of your connected devices. Find out how. Go to watkinsbroadcasting.com.
You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones, and I got my partner right here doing his dang on thing. That's Mr. Timmy Tim, and we got the superstar herself, Linnell, the bad girl, the original bad girl of comedy, and of course we also have the city councilman of Oakland, California, Mr. Leo Brazil, the original Black Panther back in Huey and Bobby Seale time, and of course he is also a counselor. That means he's a lawyer and an activist, and he's single. So family, If you want to know what's going on with Linnell, the superstar, where she's appearing, what's going on with her, tell your friends, of course, to share this, and of course to all the Soul Beat family. Program is dedicated to you, so you can understand what your Soul Beat members have been doing around this world. Let's bring back Mr. Leo Brazil and Miss Linnell, the bad girl of comedy, because I just want to hear them talk. Cause it's been so long. Been so long. Linnell,
Yep.
you back?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Talk to us. What's going on with Linnell now?
Well, in the you were asking before we went to commercial break what it's like to be on the road and what kind of toll it takes on your family.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how many people might have seen. Recently, my daughter and I were on Iyanla Fix My Life.
Ooh, tell us about that.
On the OWN network, Oprah's network.
Okay.
And that was quite the experience, and I learned a lot because, everybody expects daddy to be out on the road and go to work, and for mommy to be around and be home. But that wasn't the case in our family. My career started taking off, and I had to start traveling with it. Well, I had it all wrong. I assumed that my daughter was glad to have me out of town, and out of her hair.
Yes.
But it did not turn out to be that way at all. She informed me that me missing things like being there when she started her cycle or
this is a daughter
being there for her prom, that those things did take their toll on her.
Linnell, let me interrupt you. We're showing a picture right now of you, your daughter, and your pet right now. The picture you posted.
Dolce.
Dolce. Mm-hmm.
Dolce is the cinnamon replacement, but no one can replace her.
Nellie Nell.
That's her dog.
Okay, go
And my
ready.
niece.
All right, Linnell, go pick it up again.
So, you can't have it all. People say you can have it all. Something's going to suffer. And now that my daughter's 25, she's become a little more vocal about things that she missed growing up. Now that's fine, and I get that, and I understand that, and I empathize with that. However, I had to inform my daughter that had I not been working like a runaway slave, she would not have had the education that she had. I was able to finance her education and apartment and car.
Well, what
she was going to San Diego State University,
Okay.
and she didn't have to get a loan. I paid out of pocket for her education, which anybody who's got a kid in college knows how very expensive that was. And she's, she has not had to want for anything.
But wait, what about what about that car? What type of car was she driving?
Oh, she was. Hold on, slow down. She was driving a used Scion truck. She always wanted a truck. She never wanted a car. Because I spoil her, but I don't spoil her. It's not like I went out and bought her a Benz at, 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She had to use a car like every one of us did.
That's right.
And so she's still driving it because
Okay.
I'm not buying another car.
Mm-hmm.
And she had one of my cars because I do have a Benz.
Yes.
And the Subaru Forester. And she was driving my Subaru for a while. But, when you don't have to work for nothing, you don't know how to respect nothing.
Yes.
And so when I found that she was not respecting the loaner that I was letting her drive, Mommy did the mommy thing, and I jacked that back, and she's back in that car she had in college.
Mm-hmm.
So until something else changes, that's what she's going to be driving.
What was her attitude? Did she express any disappointment, or did she any hidden anger because you weren't there with her?
Oh yeah, I got all that. If you go on YouTube, you can pull up the episode. Iyanla Fix My Life is. I think our episode is called "The Masks We Wear." You know, just like the Paul Lawrence Dunbar poem. We wear the mask. It grins, it lies, it hides our,
Well,
and shades our eyes. That we wear. It's the mask we wear is the episode. But pretty much we have a good relationship.
but did
But
it?
she's a very headstrong, independent woman that I taught her to be.
But did it?
Sort of backflashes on me sometimes.
But did it surprise you when you found out that with what you were doing and the sacrifice you made, being away from your family, grinding, working, that the feelings that came out that was not all totally in your support, all total, just mommy, I love you, I love you, love you. I respect everything you've done, all these great things, sacrifice you made. To find out there was some negative feelings there. How did you react to that? What was you thinking about that?
I was actually very surprised. Actually, I guess I was moving so fast, I was clueless, But there's parents and mothers who leave their kids all the time. There's military moms, and there's entertainer moms, and there's political moms, and Kamala is a mom, and the great Vice President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris, elect. But it's very difficult when you're the mom because, like I said, there's just a history of fathers going to work and providing, and when mommy has to go to work and provide, there will be a price to be paid. Because being a mother or a parent of any kind, I'm sure Leo will agree, is one of the most amazing, fantastic, difficult, thankless jobs that you will ever have in your life. It's all of that.
That's right. Leo, what do you think?
Well, absolutely. I was going to say, as a politician, you are like entertainers. You are celebrities in the sense that people know you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I had two sons to raise, and my wife Linda raised these two boys. And I always worried about not being close to them as they were to her because, boy, they loved the ground she walked on.
Yeah.
Sometimes she had to cut her eyes at them, and they would just melt.
Yes,
But-
yes. She had beautiful eyes.
I was, the politicians, I'm out there in the streets all the time, going to meetings on television, doing all these things. Well, they love the celebrity. They love the fact that with a name like Brazil, everybody didn't have that name. And so when they say, oh, my name is Armand Brazil or I'm Jabari Brazil, oh, are you kidding, Leo Brazil? So they love that part of it. But being boys, I guess they wanted to be able to be close to me like they were with Linda, and they couldn't get close to me because I was always gone all the time, going to meetings and everything, and didn't have time to spend with them except to go to their games and that kind of stuff, right?
That's right.
So that's the thing that I missed about, just being a public person is that you belong to the public.
Yes.
And they
yes.
have expectations of you that you have to meet. Whereas, you have to sacrifice something, and what I sacrifice is like most entertainers, because in Lunell's business as entertainers, I think of entertainers as nighttime people.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of
Yes.
activities that the kids are involved in are daytime things.
Well,
And so even if you're there in town with them, it's still hard for you to make that kind of adjustment to where, you can be your best friend to your child.
Well, I know that in my circumstances that I had a complete shock in terms of what I was thinking my relationship is, and what through the verbal conversation of what my person actually feel about me and my actions through the years and my actions even today. It was very shocking, very disappointing, very hurtful when you think one way and you find out from the mouth of your child that it's totally different. And I think that it's a pit in my heart that I'm not sure if I can bring back. It hurts deep. Tim, you have a daughter. How is that?
I have an adult now.
Yeah.
I mean, life has been great with me. I've been here, of course. No, I did my time. I think I like 18 years. I watched her grow up in Oakland, and then I made my transition here and there whatsoever. But my daughter, she listens to me, man.
Well, that's
I have
okay.
no qualms. I mean, she.
Oh, yeah, different things and
Yeah.
different ways. And we're just saying this to fathers who are successful, mothers who are successful, who had to work hard, get out, be away from your child. Instead
right.
of you think you're doing things, they may not know what you're doing for them, to them. And they get to be grown and they say, well, you weren't there. You didn't do this. You weren't there. You weren't there for this and that, et cetera. And they have these attitudes that they never grew out of.
Yeah.
But COVID-19, y'all, vaccine. Anybody got any thoughts about it?
Yeah, when can I
Leo,
get
I'm
the
gonna let
shot?
you go first on this one.
When can I get my shot? That's what I want to know. I'm 77
Don't worry
years
about that.
old, so I got diabetes. I got underlying all the things that they talked about. I'm a black male, and I'm out here in East Oakland, where we are leading Alameda County in this thing. And I'm so proud of Allen Temple Baptist Church
My
and
church.
the testing program that they're doing over there, and Pastor Jacqueline Thompson doing a great job with that church. Just celebrated her first year anniversary as the senior pastor at Allen Temple.
Fantastic.
But I want to get the shot as quickly as I can so that I don't have to worry about me. But I still don't know about the shot, and that is, even if I am immune to it, can I still be a carrier?
That's
And
a
so
thought.
I don't know that, but I hope they overcome that part of it. But at least I know that I'm protecting me by getting that shot.
All right. Linnell.
Well, I am, pretty radical chick, and I am hesitant and leaning toward a big no for me about the shot because, number one, they say if you're going to worry, don't pray. If you're going to pray, don't worry. And I do not see a history of our government actually having a concern or giving a damn about the welfare for ethnic folks. I'm quite aware of the Tuskegee experiment. This vaccine has not been tested enough for my liking. I have fallen prey to some of the rhetoric that I have read and seen online, and I'm a little bit more hesitant to get the vaccine. I stopped getting my daughter vaccinated back in school because of the mistrust of the government. We really just don't, and when they started giving flu shots at Rite Aid, I said, well, now, wait a damn minute. I'm going to get a flu shot from the same people that is checking out paper plates and dishwashing liquid. I don't know about that. I'd rather have my shots from the doctor at the hospital so I know who to sue,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm going to run out and get it. I definitely was not in favor of some of the stuff that I heard about. It was going to be mandatory. That takes away your constitutional right, your free will.
We got about
an avid mask wearer.
we have
I
a
wear
minute.
my mask.
We have a minute, Linnell.
Before what? What's going to happen in a minute?
In a minute, I got to go. I mean, I've got to get.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I stated my position.
You want to say goodbye to your holiday real quickly?
Well, actually, I want you to make sure to give Leo my phone number. And Leo, get my phone number from Billy, please. And I want everybody that's on this line, Timmy, Billy, and Leo, to know that you are as close to me as my birth family. I love you all. I can never forget any moment that we ever spent together. And Billy, you and I have spent many, many, many moments together. When I didn't have food to eat,
Tim
I would
said it
come
all.
to Chuck's thing and get your food. So you guys, just thank you for the airtime, Billy, and check
we
out
love you.
Hey Lunell on YouTube. And I love you guys.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
All right, Linnell, I love you too.
Okay.
Baby.
Leo, I got to
Yes,
do you
sir.
real quick. I'm sorry, but I got to do you real quick. You got to go.
No. I have nothing to say. This is a complete show. I'm so glad. And give me Lunel's number. Email it to me, or
I'll call you after the I'll call you after the show, bro.
All right.
To the family of
God bless you all.
All right. To the family, again, we say thank you. Holiday, just blessings to everyone. Just be safe. Again, we hope to see you back in 2021. We're going to reevaluate situations, going to check my pocketbook, see if I can find some money, see if we can find some people that want to help me. If you do, my email is bj46978 at gmail. Let me know if you can help me out. Gotta go. Love you. Happy holidays to the family.
Happy holidays, everybody.
All right. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the program from WHPR, Detroit, Watkins Broadcasting, bringing you back to Soul Beat Television. I am Billy E. Jones. Don't forget, share this video. We love you. Bye now. Happy holidays and be safe. Bye. This is the Talk Beat Jones, and